Hey there everyone, this is Michael Dougal with eXp Realty, and during this video today, I'm going to give you the latest update with our Toronto real estate market. What is going on? We're going to talk about the average price and the really big change that's happened that everyone's talking about. In this chart over here, you can see, for example, our average price significantly dropped over the past week. And just how can you take advantage of this situation, whether you are a buyer or a seller? That's what we're going to talk about. Be sure to subscribe if you get value from this video, and if you are considering buying or selling, call me, and let's jump right into it. During my video last week, we talked about this article over here where Canadian real estate prices were expected to drop by 24% and it can even crash up to 40%. And so we know right now the market is somewhat volatile. We can't tell if it's a great time to buy and that prices will continue to appreciate or they will further depreciate, because what we've been accustomed to over the past 7 to 8 months is nothing but appreciation. And what this chart here shows specifically is detached properties that were sold only in the city of Toronto, so not covering 905 or Durham region or Peel region, for example. But something which of course stands out is this past week we can see what on earth happened with our average price, because it returned almost to where the average price was last year at $1,636,000. So should we be scared? Should we be concerned that maybe it's not a great time to sell and we should wait until the fall or next year? I think you'll be okay. If you are planning to sell your home, I would still say it's a great idea to proceed, because the average property is still selling within a couple of weeks, and 86% of listings are selling over asking or at asking price. That's 86%. So exactly what caused this significant decrease with our average price? And here's exactly what we found. We can see what happened in February and that the average price was somewhat stable, but specifically over the past 2 weeks, one of the reasons why our average price has been decreasing is because the luxury homes have been sitting on the market. Those have not been selling. I'm talking about properties which are north of $3 million or even properties over $2 million. We're not seeing as many sales. Whereas if you look at the numbers in February with our average price around $2 million, what was so was we had a very balanced number of sales throughout properties which were under $1 million, from $1 million to $2 million and higher than $2 million. Whereas now, if a listing comes on the market under the price of 1.5, in most cases it's going to sell above asking price unless there's some strange condition around the property. Maybe it was like a former grow-up, maybe a stigmatized property, or you have tenants that are refusing to show the listing. It's the listings above 1.5 million where they're still selling, but they're not getting the record-breaking prices they were getting back in February or back in January. They are often waiting a little bit more time, and sellers are not holding back on offers. They're listing their property and they're saying offers can be presented and accepted at any point, and we're not holding back. And so if you are a seller, do not panic. This is just 1 week where we've seen this astronomical price drop. However, next week I'm sure that the line will bounce right back up, and this is something which I really dislike about doing market updates every week, is because of the fact that in a week there's only so many sales, and naturally you will have an outlier like this. However, I do want to keep you all updated because the market, like we know, is in a very volatile position right now. And as a further illustration that the market still is decent and it is still a good time to sell, we can take a look at townhomes in the city of Toronto. So these are townhouses that were listed and sold, and the data is extracted right from the MLS. We can see our average price for townhomes being $1,479,000, and this is higher than what it was the past several weeks, and it hit its high point, you can say, right before the middle of February at $1,544,000. So for investors, I think this can ease some of the anxiety. Likely, if you do purchase a property, it's just a matter of time until prices do continue to appreciate, because the same thing can be said with semi-detached homes. Our average price was $1,569,000 over the past week. The previous week, it was a little bit lower at $1,507,000. As we can see, there is some stability there. And now let's take a look at condo apartments. The condo apartments, they've at times had an inverse relationship with detached homes, which can make it very difficult to gauge as an investor specifically. Here's what the data shows, our average price being at $830,000, slightly less than the week prior, but again, these prices are higher than what they were back in January and the beginning of February. So for investors, most of them are very happy with their purchase that they made last year, as they are seeing their average price up, and at the same time, the rental market doing very well. Landlords in most areas are not having much trouble filling up vacant units. They're easily able to get a tenant at their desired price, whereas last year around this time, it was pretty challenging to find a tenant. And this was not only with condos, but also properties, houses, basements. And if you are wondering what my predictions are on our real estate market, I'm expecting prices to increase for freehold properties by another 5 to 7%, and condos anywhere between 5 to 10%. all things being considered, unless, for example, the interest rates were to significantly increase or something were to happen to the economy that would be a real disruption. Let me know in the description box below, what are your thoughts on our real estate market? I absolutely love to see you all comment and engage in my content. And if you're considering buying or selling, then call me, because my customers get excellent service. And if you are an ambitious real estate agent looking to connect and see what eXp Realty can provide to you, then also reach out to me. My contact information is in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe, click like, and I look forward to seeing you all next time.